Hi Sloths and welcome back to Doki Literature Club Plus. In the last episode we started the game and in this episode we're going to see just what the hell happens after these two get into an argument. Now that was crazy. Let's just start up the game and see what's what. It's still bugged. At least we can, at least this isn't bugged anymore. They've fixed that, but they don't seem to have fixed this little glitchy problem here. Everything else seems fine though, so let's just, yeah. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. No, they shouldn't have. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive at times. But I never have it in me to try to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. She's not happy at all. She quickly runs away. I'm not surprised. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yori's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yori? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yori might have said to Natsuki, or did. Sloth, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yori. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki... Where is the music? Like, seriously, please, can I have some music in this? Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Why? How? Is that even possible? Does she have some sort of amnesia issue? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me to want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Sloth. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but... Whoa! And here we are, the poem begins yet again. I want to save real quick. And just, let's go with shiny and marshmallow. I love marshmallows. I haven't had a marshmallow in ages. Let's go for excitement. Skirt. Sweet. Poppy. Boop. What the hell is that? That's, that needs fixing. And I don't want to touch it in case it decides to break the game. So let's go for play. Let's go for bunny. No, let's go for poof. We're gonna go for 12. And then clouds. What else do we like? We like strawberries. And we like anime. We love anime. Anime is great. So is Doki. So we're gonna go with that. Let's go with Lucky. something I am not? Sugar and pink, I guess. Ooh, what else are we gonna go for? Chocolate. We like chocolate. Chocolate's great. And last but not least, let's just go for bubbles, because bubbles. Oh wait, no, this is last but not least. Let's go for sparkle. I love a good sparkle. That's another perfect poem for Natsuki. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Sloth. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologise. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologised. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologising, I know you really didn't mean it. Sloth, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. What do you mean a little too happy? How can you be too happy? I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? I don't know why that text is so prevalent. I don't even know what word to use for that. It's just very there and in your face. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of strange, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. We're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Oh, sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, Natsuki was. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. That's what I just said, idiot. I was not. Yes, you were. You just said it. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still? That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Yeah, well, thanks, Yuri. You're kind of going a little bit off screen there, Monica. You might want to get that checked out. You should play something for us sometime. That's, Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. If it wants to get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. Yeah, I look forward to it. So do I. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sloth. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't trust that smile. I really don't. There's something off about it. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the wardrobe. Sloth, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Yuri, you got a little bit of a text problem there. She's used to being ignored. Yuri, you might want to get that checked out. It's a little bit blackened there. I think these words have been scorched just a bit. Come on, we're going over there. How forceful. Wait, that was a strange transition. What's the story about anyway? Well, a look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sloth? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Yuri, you're kind of getting a little bit depressive here. Then suddenly... I'm rambling on. Just a little bit. Not again, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets something. I don't know what that said. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Yeah, devs, you should really have a look into this this text going a little bit too fast kind of problem. Because sometimes you do these pop-ups and it goes by so fast I can't even read them. And you can't go back either, which is kind of annoying. You know, just to view the previous message. Ugh. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah. Yuri, you okay there? You seem to have, you seem to have a bit of a glitching problem. Are you okay? Well, she says yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive there. That's, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. You mean Monica's? Is Monica behind us right now? It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. What's going on with the music? It just disappeared. Did the music finish? Is it going to loop? Why is it not looping? Where's the music? Is something strange going to happen? Is Natsuki going to like pounce on me or something? I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just reading what? Seriously, you gotta get that fixed. Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Can we get the music back, please? It doesn't feel right without the music. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. I feel like we've seen this before. Yuri takes the left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we hold it even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn a page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, she's staring at us now. It's probably the least I can do. Is it just me or does that look like Mickey Mouse? Just that there, the sort of the square and the two ears there. Because it's missing a little bit and for some odd reason there's a green little light shine there, which I think is considered... yeah, that's off of a window there. But I wonder why these two are the way that they are. Strange. Since you've been so patient with me... Ugh, sorry I had to yawn then. Ugh. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the pages. Instead I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. I thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Sloth? Did something happen just now? Where's the music? Give me my music back. This is so awkward without the music. Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and make a mental note of where I left off in my book, then slip it back into my bag. Hey, there's the music again, so let's show it to Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. And again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time, but I got a perfect Natsuki poem. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Natsuki, I can't read your handwriting. It's a little bit just difficult. I can't fathom out what it's saying. So does that say... It looks like it says, I know. I know. I wonder if there's anything that I can actually make out from any of this. That looks like it says Bible. Not sure if that's IGN. Ugh, hell no. That says Unky. I doubt that's anything that actually is supposed to be there. I don't think it's anything that's important. That looks like it's supposed to say noir, but it actually says noir. I don't know. I'm not seeing really anything at 20 grams or something. I don't know. Yeah, I can't make out anything that's actually supposed to be anything important in that. Sloth, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. I'm sorry, Yuri kind of forced me to read with her. Why did you ruin it? I am sorry. Do you like Yuri more? No. I think you're better off not associating with her. Why? Are you listening to me? I am. Yuri is a sick freak. Natsuki. You're having a moment again. You could probably do with a snack. That should be obvious by now. I think you need a snack. I think you need some Snickers. Yeah. You get hungry when you get hungry. You get angry when you're hungry. You get hangry if that's a thing. I don't know. So just play with me and say, what do you mean play with you? Okay? You don't hate me, Sloth, do you? Absolutely not. You just need a... You need a little bit of a protein. You need some protein bar. You need a lion bar. Hashtag not sponsored by whoever makes lion bars, by the way. But you need a lion bar, I think. If you don't know what lion bar is a... Well, I don't even know if it's popular anymore. But it is, I believe, a protein bar. Or at least something along those lines. I don't hate you at all. Do you want to make me go home cry? No. Are you bleeding from your eyes? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to you. I think you could do with a little bit of help there. I mean, bleeding from the eyes, I believe, is quite the medical condition. You definitely need to go and talk to your doctor about that. Play with me instead, it's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Okay, I will. Whoa! Never happened. Brain cannot process what just happened, so let's just talk to Monica. Hi again, Sloth. How's the writing going? I don't even know anymore. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. Natsuki really didn't seem to enjoy my poem this time, even though I made it specifically for her. I don't know, maybe she's just really, really hungry. I don't know, give her a pineapple or something. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Yawn. Alright. Great job, Sloth. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. Something feels wrong again. I don't know what it is. It's really metaphorical. Oh, fucking hell. This game just drains my brain completely. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. What are you talking about? I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what, Yuri likes this kind of... Right. I'm so confused because I did a perfect Natsuki poem and it's treating it like I was tailoring it towards Yuri, which makes no sense. I think this might be a bug, a glitch, a developer's issue that needs fixing because this game's very buggy, as we've already seen. Right, but well, that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Yes, you did. Natsuki kinda had an episode? You missed that. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologise, we still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. Oh, I'm so sorry about the yawning. It happens every time I play a visual novel. Well, every time I talk through a visual novel, should I say. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colours, they won't. Bright, beautiful colours. You're kind of missing some letters there. So, what are you missing? You're missing a... Well, that's... You're missing a U, an I, an O, a U, an I. Strange. The colours, they won't... bright, beatful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating firms, squeaky, king, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like plating a chalkboard on a drum table, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. An endless of delete her. Who am I deleting? Who are you deleting? What is going on? Monica. Sorry, I know it's a bit, it's kind of abstract. Oh, no worries, nothing too serious. You just need to work on your spelling and grammar just a tad bit there, Monica. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay, I'll save my game like right now. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. What are you talking about, Monica? Anything? Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. What is going on? You really need to... you really need to sort this game out. It's a mess. Thanks for listening. Who should I... Oh, yeah, Yuri. I'll give it to Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swinging with open water is in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of a planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What the hell is this, Yuri? Sort your shitting poem out. Seriously. Sorry, I just think I went a little bit too a little bit too northern then. I think my innocent demeanour might have slipped for a second there. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. My pen? That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. A person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of a dream, it was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. How very bizarre. Okay, whoa. Who's... What? Got a very strange looking broken asset for a cursor right now. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? Okay, it's back to normal, yay. Thanks for fixing that, Monica. Got a nice long finger there for pointing at people and things. I wonder if there's something about these that are important. I don't know. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Sloth joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. That's scary. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Sloth? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Sloth to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Sloth joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Sloth isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. Can we please have the music back? There we go. Thank you. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Sloth want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. if I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Stuff, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it, women? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Not really. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? Why we starting this club was a mistake. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with a club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Sloth. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yori and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Yori, you've got like a tumor or something in your face. You kind of might want to... Okay, back to normal. Everything's fine now. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm a vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed us. Whoa! 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 I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Sloth? What do you want to get out of this club, women? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. For a club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. What was that? I'm sure I saw something down in the background, like over here. Whoa. Wait. Yuri, are you bleeding? Yuri, your eye seems to be bleeding there. Are you okay? Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Yeah, you kind of need to get your eye checked out. It seems to be bleeding quite a bit. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this club the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Sloth? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Sloth before we leave. just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the room. And we are going to save and end this video here. Please like and subscribe, it's always free, and I'll see you later.